Hello everyone, welcome to Focal Point. This question was asked in GATE 2015 and we are going to see what it's saying. So it says that consider the following function written in C programming language. The output of the following function on input this string is. Okay, so this is a string of ABCD space EFGH. So what will be the output if we pass this string as an input in here? Okay, so what we are going to take in here, this is a foo function that is taking the address of type character. Okay, so we are going to pass our address of first character in here. So we have assumed that what is the address of a string? Address of a string is the address of first character. So we have assumed that the address of first character is 1000. Okay, so we are going to call our this foo function in this stack area, and we are going to pass the 1000 as a parameter, that is the address of our string that is already given in here. And that's why the variable a will be storing the value 1000 in here. Okay, and now we are going to check the condition. So it says that asterisk a. So what is the meaning of asterisk a? That is the value that is pointed by this 1000. Okay, so this is a, and that's why the meaning of this is if asterisk a is not equals to null. Okay, of course this is not equal to null, and we have to check also that this is not equal to a space. Okay, so this is a, this is not a space. Okay, so this is correct, and that's why we are going to call the foo a plus 1. So what will be the foo a plus 1? So according to pointers arithmetic, this will be increased by 1 byte because a is the type of character address. Okay, so this will be increased by 1 byte, and now this is pointing to this b. Earlier this was pointing to a, now this address is, now we are passing the address of b in here, and that's why the a value will be 1000 and 1. A value will be 1001 in here. And again we are going to check the same condition. Asterisk a, that is b, is not equal to null, and asterisk a is not equal to space also. So this condition is true, and again we are going to call our foo function with the updated value of 1002 because it will be increased by 1 byte again. And again the value of a is equals to 1002, and asterisk, now we are going to check the condition. Asterisk a is not equals to null, of course, because this is pointing to c, and this is not equals to space as well, and that's why we are again going to call our foo function and going to pass the parameter as 1003 because this will be increased by 1 byte. So the a value is 1003, and we are going to check our condition, that is pointing to this value d, and asterisk a is d, and that's why this is not equal to null. This is correct, and this is also correct, and that's why we are again going to call our function foo with the updated address of 1004. Now this is pointing to our space, so of course a value is 1004, and in here asterisk a is a space value, so this condition is correct. This condition is correct, but this condition is not correct because it is asking that asterisk a is not equals to space, but this is equals to space, and that's why this condition is false, and that's why we will come out of this condition. So this was the last line, and that's why this function will be popped out from memory. Okay, so this will not print anything. Now we came back to our this function. So in this function we were going to print our asterisk a. So what was the asterisk a? That was d in here, and that's why d will be printed, and after that this is the last line, and that's why this will be popped out from the memory, and we came back to our this function. Now in here we are going to print the value of asterisk a, that is c in here, because we were pointing to this value. This was the last line, and that's what this will come out of the condition and popped out from the memory. We came back to our this function. In here we were pointing to our b, and that's why we are going to print the value of b. So b will be printed in here, and after that we will come out the condition, and this function will be popped out from the memory, and after that we came back to our original function, and here we were pointing to original starting value a, and that's why a will be printed in here. Okay, so d c b a will be printed, so this d will be the output of it. Okay, so d c b a will be the output of this question. After that this will also be popped out from the memory. Okay, so this is the output of it. Thank you so much.